Hi everyone, this is Sarah Fezio, and today I'm going to show you one of the ways, or a couple different things you can do to get the Dimethicone or silicone, but I did Dimethicone, so how to get it off of your dried painting. Now, it's kind of hard to see because obviously it doesn't translate very well through the camera, so I'm going to try to show you on this painting right here. You can see, where is it? Right here. So you can see right there, it looks like there's like a wet spot. That's Dimethicone. And there's lots of spots all over. You just can't see them very well. Like all in here, there's spots. You can see some of it's a little shiny, but I'm going to show you what you can do to try to get it off of your canvas, okay? I don't know if shining the light this way is going to help you see the shiny spots or not. I don't think so. I don't think the camera picks them up. So I'm going to show you what you can do to get that off. You have a couple of options. If it's not too bad, you can just take a regular tissue, not one with lotion or anything in it, and you can kind of, like, there's a bunch of little spots right here. You can just kind of dab and rub it off, okay? Don't do this for several days after your painting has dried, okay? Or it will pick the paint up. And it looks like it's coming off. So this is one way you can do it. You can just wipe it off like that. But sometimes it's more pervasive and it's all over the canvas. So you can do this. So like on this canvas, I'm just going to wipe it off. I have two canvases, we can do this. But that doesn't mean, like, there's a huge spot right here, but it was on the white. So I can see, all I'm doing though when I wipe is I'm smearing it. And I'm checking to make sure no paint came off. And you have to have the right lighting to do this, okay? So you're basically going to have to wipe your whole canvas like this, okay? And since I used house paint, it doesn't always dry flat, but I'm worried now that I'm just kind of smearing it over my canvas. But I'm going to try to wipe it up, wipe it off as much as I can. Okay? Why is this important? It's important because to varnish your painting, you can't have any Dimethicone on there. Okay, so I'm just going to wipe this one off. And then here is a real big spot that I was showing you. So I'm just going to wipe it off as best as I can. And I'm going to make sure that and tilt it or whatever. But if you miss a spot, it can ruin the whole thing. So what you would do is you would just wipe it off, okay? That's one option you have. But if you miss any, or if it doesn't come all the way off, like I already went over that and I still see it on there. So I'm going to show you another option, which I actually like better. So here's this other canvas I did. There is a ton of Dimethicone all in here. I can't get to that. Do you see how some of that is super shiny? Like right in here. That's Dimethicone all in there, okay? Now, this is another thing you can do, but you will need a few items. You're going to need a stiffer brush, okay? And then you'll need a softer brush. We're not going to put it in water, so it's okay that it's a little rusty. I left it in water. And then you're going to need some flour. Okay, so we'll start with a small section. And because usually I do this in the kitchen over the sink. So we'll do this area right here. So all I'm going to do is take my spoon, put my flour on my canvas, like so. I'm just going to do up to right there. Okay, so I'm just going to do, you can do the whole canvas at once, but it's messy, okay? So I strongly suggest you do it in the kitchen over the sink. I'm just going to get a little more. And I'm just going to kind of tap it on there, okay? Now, all in these grooves, this is why we need the brushes, because you're never going to be able to brush it off. So I'm just going to, and I can see right there, it looks like it's absorbed some of the Dimethicone and it changed colors. So I'm going to put more flour on it. Okay. Flour is extremely absorbent. So what we're doing is we're actually using the flour to absorb the Dimethicone that's on the canvas. Okay, so we're just going to let it sit like that for a few minutes to absorb any Dimethicone that's on there. Okay, it's been about 5 or 10 minutes, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this coarse haired brush, very stiff brush, and what I'm going to do is simply just brush the flour off. And this is why you want to do it over a sink ideally. Or you could use a larger brush. This is just the one I had available. So you brush it off like this. Okay. Now you're not going to want to touch this area. And I can tell just by looking at it that it is no longer shiny at all. There's no Dimethicone. So once you use that brush, you take the softer brush and just brush the rest of the flour off. And then what I usually do is get something really soft like t-shirt material and just rub it completely. So now, I'm not sure if you could even see it before, but now there's nothing shiny in there where there was Dimethicone. So here's another area. Let's see if I can get it to show. It's really hard to do this with the lights. So in here, let me see, let me turn it this way. Okay, so we did that section. Now up here, there's Dimethicone in here. Oh yeah, you can see how it's shinier here and it's glistening in here. There's Dimethicone in there too. So we could do the same thing here, but you'll notice that over here it doesn't do that. So that's how you can get your Dimethicone off of your painting, and then you can varnish it. Now, varnishing a painting with house paint is a little bit different, and my next video is actually going to cover that. So hopefully you enjoyed this. If you use Dimethicone or silicone, this is one of the ways that you can get that Dimethicone off without damaging your painting, without using any alcohol or soap or water, since that could potentially or possibly remove paint from your canvas. So that's how you do it. And you guys, if you have any questions, please comment below. Read the description. I'll kind of explain what I did in the description as well. And if you have any questions, just let me know. I want to thank you guys for watching. Watch out for the next video. It will be on varnishing. and I will show you how I do that. So this one should be released on a Friday. The varnishing will be Sunday or Monday. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to like the video, share, subscribe, hit the bell if you want to see more. Y'all have a good evening. Lots of love. Bye.